We also have the RRParks Cards series is dropping sometimes this week. First week of August. This is recorded. It's imminent. Series 3 is finally coming. We have the Return of Ultraman trading card series with the Shin Ultraman sub-series, as well as the Ultraman Rising sub-series set.
Yeah, I'm interested in that because I hope they get some cool sketch cards for that, because that's the one thing with Ultraman Rising. I feel like we haven't gotten that many fan arts for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's fan arts of Kentato everywhere, but there's not anything you could purchase.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was kind of really surprised
As for those subsets, I don't think the Richard Parks subsets for Rising and Shin Ultraman, I don't think those are going to have sketch
you
cards.
Think it's just gonna be
I think it's going to be licensed pictures.
Yeah, makes sense.
Maybe a profile card of the monster or something like that. I'm not 100% on that. He hasn't really shown us any proofs of that yet. If I highly recommend, if anyone's watching here, if you have not followed his cards, join the Ultraman trading card group on Facebook. I know sometimes Facebook, that's old.
Yeah.
But that's the place to go for this, because Richard updates there weekly. Yeah. Several times a week he's giving updates. He's very thorough. You're going to get your updates there first before the Kickstarter most of the time. He is just a monster. I mean, he is a one-man show. The amount of trading cards that this man touches, he hand packages all of these cards. I mean, the work this man does is absolutely incredible. I mean, I've done the unboxings you've seen on the channel. Those unboxings took me forever. Yeah. I went through my own set, and just to touch every single one of those cards took forever.
I remember I edited one of them.
Yeah.
I think it was a 2.5 hour video.
Yeah.
And that was just me cutting out gaps too.
Once this guy is working morning to night in his wherever he has his whole setup, and he is touching cards his entire day. A very hardworking guy, great product. I absolutely love the cards. They are great. I believe you will be able to pick up those subsets solo. You don't need to go crazy and get the entire Series 3 if you don't want to. If you're a Rising fan and you're oh, I want Rising cards, this is the place to get them. And then, of course, like I said, October 25th, I believe, is when the Ultraman trading card game hits shelves. Yeah. Have not seen a lot of retailers yet for that. I honestly only found one online. I paid kind of high for the shipping, but I kind of I want to get in on it and just make sure it's secure, because I've already seen some of the play mats sold out and stuff. So
yeah, I was surprised because I went on. I used to be a big trading card guy, so I went on TCG Player and Troll and Toad and stuff like that, and I haven't seen anything. Those are the big card retailers, at least for me. So I was where,
nothing yet.
I don't know if they're aiming for major retailers.
I really don't know who's carrying it just yet, but I have a coworker who does have who used to work in a tabletop gaming store. I might give him an ask and be hey, do you know if these guys are going to be getting it or not? I'll shoot him I'll ask him tomorrow. I'll shoot him a question about that.
Yeah.
See if he's got any dirt on that. But I picked up a case of boosters, the 2 starter decks. Didn't get any of the mats. I really wanted the red mat. They only had the white mat. There's no pictures of what these mats are going to look like. But I'm if it's Ultraman, I want a red mat. But I'm more of a collector, as you know. I'm probably not going to play it. I don't have the time for that, honestly, guys. Sorry. But yeah, I'll be sharing you an unboxing of that. I have the Godzilla game. I have that right over here in the box. I plan on working on that too, sharing those cards out with you guys. But I think that about covers our Ultraman news, right?
Yeah, that is it
There
for
can't possibly be
Ultraman.
more.
Yeah, I don't know what else that they could possibly announce.
Yeah.